Consider a flawless image recognition algorithm. It processes pixels, recognizes patterns, and outputs a match. The code is identical wherever it goes. A tech company deploys this code to sort your personal holiday photos into smart albums. It finds all the pictures of the beach, groups them together, and organizes your memories. Now, a corporate human resources department takes that exact same code. They deploy it to automatically scan faces and profiles of job applicants, using the algorithm to decide who gets an interview and who gets rejected. From a technical standpoint, nothing has changed. But while the photo sorter operates with complete freedom, the HR screening tool triggers the specific compliance and human oversight duties required by the Act. This split legal reality is the direct result of the European Union's Artificial Intelligence Act. Legally rooted in what the text calls Recital 26, the law operates on a risk-based approach. It bypasses the mathematical complexity of the code to focus on the intensity of the risk the deployment creates for human beings. Because a single piece of software can be applied to almost any task, the law doesn't target the code itself. Instead, it anchors its requirements to the specific job the AI is asked to perform. Rather than a blanket ban on the technology, the AI Act filters every use case into a four-tiered pyramid, graded by its impact. At the apex sits Tier 1, prohibited practices. These are deployments judged incompatible with human values, like social scoring. The rule here is absolute. No safety documentation can make these legal. They are strictly banned. Below sits Tier 2, high-risk systems. This captures AI in sensitive sectors like healthcare, law enforcement, and employment. These applications are allowed to operate, but only if they meet 7 specific requirements. Providers must manage data quality, maintain detailed technical logs, and ensure a human being is capable of supervising and overriding the machine's decisions. The top half of this structure acts as a protective barrier, designed to prevent automated systems from making unchecked decisions that affect fundamental rights. But as the danger to human safety or rights drops, the legal requirements scale back too. In Tier 3, covered by Article 50, we find limited risk systems. Here, heavy oversight is replaced by a single primary obligation: transparency. If a human interacts with a chatbot, the machine must declare its true nature. Finally, we reach the broad base, Tier 4, minimal risk. This covers the vast majority of software, like basic spam filters. For these systems, there are no specific binding legal obligations. Operational freedom remains the baseline rule. To encourage ethical development even here, Article 95 pushes for voluntary codes of conduct, where developers can opt in to safety standards without being forced by the letter of the law. This structure ensures that the Act serves as a targeted guardrail, engaging only when a specific human risk is present. We can now return to the image recognition algorithm. Its split legal identity is a direct consequence of how the pyramid works. Under the AI Act, classification follows the context of the use, not the nature of the technology behind it. Think of it like a simple kitchen knife. When it's used to slice bread, it's an ordinary tool. If it's used for violence, the legal system responds according to that specific act. The danger lies in the hand, not the blade. The AI Act applies the same logic. An algorithm remains legally neutral until a human gives it a job to do. This creates a shifting chain of responsibility. A developer can build a tool that appears harmless, but an end user can instantly move that same tool into a high-risk or prohibited tier just by applying it to a sensitive task. For anyone building or buying AI, the question that decides your legal responsibility isn't how does it work, it is exclusively what are we asking it to do.